Principal Secretary Karanja Kibicho has come out to absolve his office from the drama surrounding the blocking of Deputy President William Ruto from a trip to Uganda on Monday. While Ruto's allies have placed the blame squarely at the door of the Interior Ministry, the Principal Secretary Kibicho, in his defense, concludes that the Deputy President must have presented inadequate documents to the immigration officials at the Wilson Airport for them to bar him from traveling. And as our very own Wahiga Mara tells us, Kibicho also denied that his office was in any way being used to frustrate William Ruto's 2022 ambitions. Take a look.
The 5-hour wait at the Wilson Airport, culminating in an aborted trip to Uganda for Deputy President William Ruto, continues to stir the political waters, with Interior Principal Secretary Karanja Kibicho now wading into the conversation. The security boss stating that the country's second-in-command could have presented insufficient documents to the Immigration Department at the Wilson Airport for his trip to be denied.
You cannot speak to previous instances when the Deputy President travelled, but for this one specifically, you are sure it is an issue with missing important documentation?
It cannot be anything else. It must be a missing document. I would want that document, those documents of travel tabled here. And you need to have, if you are a civil servant, a letter of clearance. If he actually had those, I'd be surprised that it was stopped.
An explanation that Deputy President William Ruto finds hard to believe, telling Citizen TV's sister station, Inoro FM, on Wednesday morning that this is the first time in his 9 years as Deputy President that he has needed to seek clearance from anyone to travel.
Ni sheria gani hii ambayo imeanza sasa? Mimi sija kuwa naibu wa rais jana ama juzi. Nimekuwa naibu wa rais kwa miaka 9. Kama hakuja kuwa na nimetembea Uganda, nimetembea Rwanda, nimetembea DRC, nimetembea dunia hii, kwa shughuli ya serikali na shughuli ya kibinafsi. Sijawahi kuulizwa na mtu yeyote eti nahitaji kibali kutoka mahala popote.
Well, it is his word against the regulations. That's all I can say. The regulations require that every civil servant will have a clearance.
But in a swift rejoinder, the Deputy President's office has denied that the 2018 international travel guidelines apply to the Deputy President or his boss, the President, who they insist are not employed by the Public Service Commission. Instead, they state that there is no law, regulation, circular, or cabinet memo requiring the President or his deputy to get a letter of clearance from the head of public service to travel. And in regards to the same trip to Uganda, the Interior Principal Secretary Karanja Kibicho deferred our questions on the identity and work status of Turkish national Harun Aydin, who was part of the Deputy President's delegation on the aborted trip to Uganda.
I would need, again, to check. But as far as our immigration is concerned, I don't think he was stopped. Would you want me to check that? Because I didn't prepare that for you.
Ruto defended the presence of the Turkish national, the only non-Kenyan on the flight, dismissing allegations about his past dealings and current engagements in Kenya.
Embassy ya Turkey yenyewe imetoa taarifa kusema huyo mtu ako na work permit, ni mfanyibiashara, anatambulika, ni mtu ako na ni mwegezaji ambaye ameweka pesa nyingi katika biashara ya taifa letu la Kenya.
And as the clock ticks towards the 2022 general election, the Deputy President's allies have continued to heap blame on the Interior Ministry for the woes of their preferred presidential candidate, as Interior PS Karanja Kibicho is quick to dismiss their allegations.
Government has no civil servants who are politicians. Next year there will be an election and there shall be a president elected in August next year. We as civil servants have no interest in who that person is.
Kibicho denied accusations from lawmakers, including Madera Member of Parliament Rigathi Gachagua, that he recently convened a meeting to discuss how to curtail the Deputy President's political engagements.
I will tell you, anyone who has any intelligence network should have known that I was out of this country from 23rd to 2nd of August. 23rd July to 2nd of August. And there's no way I would be in two places at the same time. I would expect my friend Gachagua to be more responsible than he is getting. And I hope that moving forward, before he utters anything that touches on individuals, he just does his basic facts.
Wahiga Mwaura, Citizen TV.